The life and the sad ending of Miller Mitchell. Miller Mitchell, August 14, 1903, changed into an American actor whose credits include about 30 feature films and TV appearances. He regarded as a secondary actor in 8 films among 1931 and 1936. Mitchell lowered back to movie work in 1942 after a 6-year absence. Between 1942 and 1953, he became a success distribution actor. For his overall performance within the movie, My Six Convicts, from 1952, Mitchell won the Golden Globe for Best Actor within the department. He's also remembered for his position as Colonel Rufus Plummer in A Foreign Affair, from 1948, by Billy Wilder, because the officer answerable for Gregory Peck in the battle drama 12 O'Clock Hike, from 1949, High Space Frankie Wilson in Winchester 73, 1950. As the great director of the fictional movie R.F. Simpson within the musical comedy Singing Under the Rain, 1952, and as an old unlucky gold digger in The Naked Spore, 1953. My Six Convicts is an American black and white movie drama from 1952 directed by way of Hugo Freegones. The script was tailored by using Michael Blandford from the autobiography My Six Convicts as Psychologists, 3 Years in Fort Leavenworth, written by means of Donald Powell Wilson. The film is starring Miller Mitchell, Gilbert Roland, John Beal, and Marshall Thompson. Mitchell gained a gold balloon for his overall performance. The prison psychologist Doc tries to assist his patients in jail. A Foreign Affair is an American romantic comedy movie from 1948 directed by using Billy Wilder and starring John Arthur, Marlene Dietrich, and John Lund. Wilder's script, Charles Brackett and Richard Elbring, is primarily based on a David Shaw story, adapted via Robert Harari. In 1947, a committee from America Congress, which incorporates the cousin of Phoebe Frost from Iowa, arrives in Berlin after World War I to visit the United States troops stationed there. Phoebe hears rumors that the singer-songwriter, Erika von Schultau, suspected to be the ex-lover of Hermann Göring, or Joseph Goebbels, is covered with the aid of an unidentified U.S. officer. She recruits Captain John Pringle, every other resident of Iowa, to assist her in her research, without knowing that he is Erika's modern lover. After seeing Erika with Adolf Hitler in a newscast filmed throughout the Second World War, Phoebe asks John to take her to the General Quartet of the Army out of time to retrieve the singer's official file. To distract her, John courts Phoebe, who first of all resists her romantic advances, but ultimately succumbs to her charms. 12 O'Clock Hike. It is an American warfare movie from 1949 directed by means of Henry King and based on the novel of the identical call by C. Bartlett and Bernie Lay Jr. It is starring Gregory Peck as Brick, General Franzovich, Hack Marlowe, Gary Merrill, Miller Mitchell, and Dean Jagger also seem in secondary roles. In 1949, the previous U.S. Air Force professional, Harvey Stovall, sees a own family Toby Jack within the basement of a London vintage store and finds out that he comes from Archbury, an airfield wherein Stovall served for the duration of World War II. Convinced that it is the equal jar that was on the roof of the airfield's reputable's chimney, the purchase and journey to the abandoned airfield wherein he reflects on his reviews in the course of the struggle. Winchester 73 is a 1950 American Western movie directed by way of Anthony Mann and starring James Stewart, Shelley Winters, Dan Durgee, and Stephen McNally. Written by using Borden Chase and Robert L. Richards, the film is about the adventure of a precious rifle from an unlucky proprietor to every other and the look for a cowboy from a fugitive assassin. Lynn McAdam and Frankie Wilson are seeking out the Dutchman Henry Brown, with whom Lynn has a private account to sell. They locate him in a Kansas salon in Dodge City. However, they cannot fight due to the presence of the Sheriff Wyatt Earp. Lynn participates in the centenary capturing contest for a valuable Winchester 1873 rifle. Lynn wins and goes to his room in the pension to pee. See? There, Dutch gives him a shot, steals the rifle, and leaves with 2 cuts. Mitchell seemed frequently on Broadway, frequently playing a person from Broadway who spoke very rapid. He performed a leading position inside the 1947 big campaign. Mitchell turned into Born in Havana, Cuba. He married actress Peggy Gould in 1942, and the couple had 2 daughters, Mary Alice and Margaret. Their daughter, Maggie Shiap, is a distinguished Hollywood earrings designer. Michelle died on the age of 50 in 1953 of lung-most cancers at the Health Center St. John's in Santa Monica, California, and become buried inside the Holy Cross Cemetery in Calvert City, California. Thank you for being attentive to the story of the existence of Millard Mitchell.